The Jets are at home for Week 9. They welcome in interdivision rival Buffalo. The Bills' passing attack ready to give New York secondary the ultimate test.
Second quarter begins, 2nd and 1. Allen shot to the end zone. Touchdown! Brought in by Stefon Diggs.
What a matchup this could be when Buffalo has the ball. No passing attack is averaging more yards per game than the Bills. In turn then, the Jets are facing the quarterback averaging more passing yards per game in Mr. Josh Allen.
From the 48, Allen escapes the sack, throws on the right. Beautiful toss. In flight is Cook to the 10. Taken down at the 6-yard line.
Allen had a subpar Week 8, threw 2 picks, rating under 80. Still won the game, still threw 2 TDs, still averaged over 8 yards per attempt. He's got the second most TD passes in the NFL.
Play action, pumps once. Josh going to keep it himself. Now he fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, touchdown Buffalo!
Bills' passing game flows through number 14, Stefon "Can You" Diggs it. Over 100 yards and a touchdown against the Packers. 7 scores overall now, averages close to 110 yards a game.
From the 20, Allen, let's go. Downfield for Diggs. He's got it. Diggs to the 25-yard line.
Diggs will have to escape 2 different elite corners. Jets can pour some sauce on him. Gardner holding QBs to a 63.8 rating. 12 passes defensed, that's tied for the most in the NFL.
Jets crowd the line, wide receiver screen, caught by Jacoby Myers, and a one-on-one tackle made by Sauce Gardner.
Great anticipation by a young player that's going to be in this league for a long time.
When Gardner isn't on him, it'll be DJ Reed, holding signal callers to a sub-60 rating, 6 passes defensed. Jets secondary as a whole leading the way to some pretty slick stats against quarterbacks in 2022.
Mac Jones back to throw. Slant left, broken up. DJ Reed got a hand in and knocked it down.
To increase their odds of slowing the Allen Diggs Express, New York needs to bother Allen in the backfield without letting him take off. They picked up a sack 6-pack versus the Patriots. They have a plus 30% pressure rate on the season. Cross that 30 line and you're talking serious heat.
He's back to throw. Looks over the middle. Under pressure. The ball pops out. He's hit. It's loose. A scramble for it. New England's got it.
Jets pass rush, by the way, the latest to leave Randy Marsh screaming at the TV. And instead of helmets, they should wear little tinfoil hats, because you know it's the future and we shouldn't be so barbaric. Anyway, New York won't have an easy time getting to Allen. Only 11 sacks taken on the season. Pressure rate faced, low 20s.
Makes the handoff, going to throw it. Looks downfield, fires downfield, looking for Diggs inside the 5. Dives for it, makes the catch, and it is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Bills' run game isn't prominent, but last week is a good example of how they like to use it. Allen and Devin Singletary both averaging over 40 yards rushing a game, both over 4.5 a carry.
Diggs up in the slot, 3 straight running plays, and Singletary reels off another big one. Into the secondary. Good catch, Singletary. All the way to the 15-yard line.
The Jets have been elite across the defensive board, though, still holding runners under 4 yards per run.
Handoff Harris, straight ahead run, and he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Quincy Williams with a tackle for loss.
Jets defense seems to have pressure to keep the score low. Their own offense is rough. Buffalo's defense as good as New York's. Zach Wilson faces a dominant secondary.
Rodgers back to throw, and his pass is broken up. Pass broken up by Dane Jackson.
Wilson has to try and complete passes with Greg Russo and Von Miller chasing him around. 11 sacks between those two.
Mahomes got time. Now comes Miller to bring him down back at the 21-yard line. His second sack of the game.
And the Bills have been successful enough against runners. 4.1 yards per carry allowed for the year, though they did get gashed by the Packers last week. 208 yards on the ground, gave up 6.7 a run to the Cheese.
Hands it off to his tailback, Aaron Jones. Jones has a big hole right side, breaks a couple of tackles across the 40, and finally brought down.
Coming to the game, number 1 in the NFL in fewest rush yards given up per game, and that's not the case tonight.
This is where the Jets' run game should come in. James Robinson only 5 carries last week. He should see more now that he has time to learn the playbook, and he has the potential to make an impact.
Handoff, Robinson runs left, cuts it back to the right. Got a good game.
Can Wilson make an impact against that secondary? He is coming in off a 2 TD, 355-yard outing. That's a career high.
Wilson out of the pocket, buying time. will take a deep shot, separation, and the catch made by Garrett Wilson. And the Jets with a 54-yard hookup.
Wilson also threw 3 INTs. There was one of them that had you wondering, is this Flacco time?
A throw downfield in a second. McCourty's got another.
Throw-ups like that, ridiculous, inexcusable for Zach Wilson.
Zach's season numbers are rough across the board, so he needs to play the game of his life. Can he pull it off, or do the Bills tighten their grip on the AFC East? You know the comment section routine. I know our picks routine.